just the back and forth momentum flop, and there's a big rock. Here comes Romero, what a pull counter.
There we go. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
What's good, y'all? Romero 17 here, and today's the day to go ahead and make your picks for the community alter egos. You're gonna head on over to Fight Week once you load up the game, and from there you're gonna head on over to community vote. Now, my picks, after doing a pretty solid evaluation over all the options that we have here, I pretty much came down to Stephen Thompson, UFC 205, and of course Rafael dos Anjos at UFC 185. This video is going to be about why you should pick Stephen Thompson. The reason why I'm going with this UFC 205 version of Stephen Thompson is that most likely, and what makes a lot of sense, is that he'd be getting a lot of buffs to his striking stats. He's already one of the more unique fighters on this game with his own signature animations, but he'd be getting some massive buffs to striking, offensively and defensively, as well as submission defense. You guys recall that big guillotine that he survived from Tyron Woodley in round 4. And he'd also be getting some buffs to his cardio, all around, chin, recovery, cut resistance. On top of that, he'd also be getting some buffs to his move levels, which is also going to lead into him hitting a little bit harder, being able to sting his opponents a lot more. His kicks would be getting buffed. That lead roundhouse would definitely get buffed up to a 5, and a couple of these stabbing front kicks too. So we're gonna go ahead and showcase out of prime Stephen Thompson, and I want you guys to vote for prime Stephen Thompson. So for those of you who don't know, there's a couple signature things that Stephen Thompson has. If you're at a specific range, you can trigger the signature cross. If you hold R3 after throwing a rear body kick or a rear head kick, you can switch stance off of it. So depending on who you're fighting against, will definitely depend on how liberal you can kind of go for that stuff, especially if you're going against a grappler. Or we'll try to use those blitzes to the best of our ability and plead our case for Mr. Thompson. There you go. So yeah, all the planted ones are the ones that you can switch your stance off of. When you're moving or doing anything lateral, you get the regular animation. Up. For the lead question mark right there, I held the input. There we go. Switch stance. One of his favorite combos that I noticed too in his fight against Woodley was the jab, body cross, lead head hook. He's feigning with that a little bit too. He even go 1, 2, and then jab up top. Got a couple good chop and low kicks too. So overall, like, I really would like for him to be the alter ego that gets added, because if you look at all the other ones, I kind of rate it off of like the concept of value. If it wasn't for the fact that Zabit doesn't have his Sotogari trip anymore, I would totally say vote Zabit, because it would give him a whole different tool to deal with Topuria. But unfortunately, Topuria, Volk, Holloway, he won't be as fast. It wouldn't be any crazy significant bust because it's just the fight after Cater, and he did lose that 3rd round by a solid margin. So I just don't think that the Zabit pick is a great pick, other than like getting a new model. It wouldn't really do much. Frankie Edgar would have a better shot in terms of playability, excuse me. Being that he'll be a little bit shorter and he can box in the pocket. But Wonder Boy, even though there's a lot of grapplers, like Shavkat Rakhmonov in this weight class, his footwork being as high as it is, even right now with it being like a 93, I think it might be like a 97 after a skirmisher, it makes him very, very difficult to land and track on. Front kick, there you go. Side kick, getting off low. Make that blitz. Up. It's been landing. Good flow, good flow, good flow. Stance switch off the landing kick. What will he go for? Go back him up. So on top of having those signature strikes, so with the planted head kick, when you throw it planted, you can press R3 to switch off of it. You have the darting cross. His spinning side kick to the body animation is also different, as well as the spinning heel kick to the head. He also has a karate spinning side kick to the head. I think that one just automatically triggers, depending on the range. If you're too close, it kind of registers spinning heel kick. But when it's at the right proper range, you can kind of see the trajectory go with a side kick to the head type range, which would make it a straight shot. The other cool thing that he has, and I'm going to try to land it in this fight, I've landed it in a couple other of my showcases, is when you go for a lead body side kick and input a rear head kick right away, it does kind of like it's kind of like almost like a two-touch kick, like a two-touch kick, but just like a different variation. Y'all will see, y'all will see. I'll give it a shot right now. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Try to be elusive. Shavkat's having a hard time finding his range. This dude is so crafty. There we go. You see that different animation? It's a little bit sharper. Oh, shit. I didn't even know you could do that off of that one today. Fuck that one up. Nice. Kind of the jab really well. Push more kick. There we go. So many options. On top of that, level 5. Kickboxing combinations. See if we can get one off. Poor Shabby. See, he just has to be right at the range we need him to be. This lands. Whoop. A little bit too close. See, yeah, kick power buff would do us so much justice there. I remember what the fight against Vicente Luque where he kept dropping him down with the lead body side kick. And it was like a game of UFC 4, because UFC 4 was out at the time, where he's just like respect taunting him up. He's just going like this. Ooh, he tried it. He's getting crafty. Getting crafty. Pick him apart here. Oh, I tried it. Nice body kick. Punishes the back step. Also has a cheeky axe kick. Combo that together too. Oh, he thought it was going to be a straight shot. Let's go. Usually at the final 10 seconds of a round, the other person tries to go for something big, but instead we just had a nice stare off. Yeah, that I like that they went with UFC 205, Stephen Thompson. Although, not for nothing, I wouldn't have been opposed to the one that defeated Vicente Luque. I think that one was a really, really quality statement that he made there. If not that one, I also think what was the one? When was it that he beat? That he beat Jorge Masvidal. That one was also a really good one. That was another good one, because that's what triggered the return of the beginning of the resurrection of Jorge Masvidal or whatever. That loss of Thompson. Okay, let's see if we can get him out of here. There we go. Start him away. There we go. Darting cross knocks him down. Ooh. My brother. Yep. We gotta make this pretty. We're gonna make this pretty. Imagine he got me out. Yeah, but you're too close. That shit turns into a spinning heel kick. Would have caught him. See, there it is. That's a straight animation I was telling y'all about. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Shabby. There we go. One more time. Let's see. Another darting cross. Tries it there. Shafkat's trying his heart out. There we go. Duck saved him. Oh. Oh! Doctor's coming in. Doctor's coming in. He's had enough. Ah, man. If Wonder Boy won't put him away, the Doctor would do it. Alright. I wanted to get something pretty, but we'll take that. We'll take that. Once you see that timer go away, you know what's up. Actually, no. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that. We got to get a clean finish. Not for nothing. We definitely should get a Tyron Woodley alter ego. I know you guys just saw that they dropped Colby Covington, it's a Barboza, and Prime Jan Blachowicz, which I think that Prime Jan Blachowicz is a great addition to lightweight, because we really light heavyweight, excuse me. We really need something to deal with the monster that is Poatan. Although if Poatan, loses this weekend, I might have to be able to do a showcase in time for that. If he loses to Magomed Ankalaev, that would be, I don't know how much of an upset it would be, but it'd be a pretty big one. Although one thing is that Ankalaev is not this super grappler that people think that he is. He's actually a pretty solid striker. He's a very solid striker in the light heavyweight division. So, I'm talking about the fucking fights this week. I'm supposed to be talking about the alter egos. Yeah. We'll talk more about that later. I start fucking going on tangents when I start like thinking about matchups and everything else. We gotta be focusing on Wonder Man. Oh! Oh! The body cross evasive. Off the level change. Oh, we went double hooks. Push him away. Nice. Do some movement. Ooh, I love it when I avoid the uppercut. There we go. There we go. Woo! I know we're like avenging his losses. Avenging the Darren Till loss, and we avenged the Shafkat loss earlier. See, if they had dropped the Prime Woolley, we'd be trying to avenge that too. You fool! Oh! What? What? What the fuck just happened? Nigga! Hey, that's a sign from EA. Vote for Wonderboy Thompson. I don't know what to tell you. Did that shit say his leg? Oh, Darren. I'm so sorry. But hey, that's what it's going to be. Vote for Wonderboy Thompson and Rafael Dos Anjos. If not Wonderboy Thompson, you guys can go for Sousa. Sousa's cool too. But definitely vote for RDA. But yeah, this video, vote for Wonderboy Thompson. Remember 17. Much love. Take care. I'm out of here.